Does holistic medicine or naturopathic medicine become more of a problem than it is good? I will say that me studying naturopathic medicine, holistic medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, you tend to find out the truth of some aspects of it. And when certain groups or certain people are doing more than their share and becoming more of a hindrance in the development of naturopathic medicine and Ayurvedic medicine and holistic medicine, including home remedies, and they're being more of a con than they are a carer or a caregiver or a caring person. I go online and I look at different devices that you could buy when it comes to holistic medicine and naturopathic medicine, and understand that holistic medicine and naturopathic medicine has been with us since the ancients, since the time of the pharaohs and the Egyptians, and also the Aztecs and the Mayans, and the Sudanese and the Chinese. So it's nothing new under the sun when it comes to holistic medicine. It's just a medicine that sort of was forgotten to a certain extent until you get a new genre or group of people that want to get involved in the holistic medicine realm. Now, there was a character on the internet that was selling, I would call it more of a device to help clean your organs in the lower region of your body. It's a good device, but when does it become deceptive in the sense that people don't know how to part ways after you purchase a product online and you exchange money and then you part ways as far as it goes to the customer and the consumer, or the customer consumer and the merchant? There has to be a law or also some type of protection plan for the consumer or the buyer of products. There is a product online called a Barney Zapper, which is a good product because I think Bob Becker or Bob Proctor or Bob Becker, I believe his name is, made a product that was similar, which is a holistic product because it uses energy and it uses light, and if it's used properly, it works well. And most manufacturers who sell even a X-ray machine give instructions on how to properly use that machine. Or if you use hair clippers, or even if you use a curling iron, there's always instructions on how to properly use devices. Sometimes you have to take in-service or service classes that show you the proper way of using the devices. But however, buying the device was not the problem. The problem stems from the person that you buy it from. When it involves women or men and their people, or maybe class of people, and you buy something from someone, and in their mind they think that they have the rights to your life or rights to something. No. When you're a merchant and you sell a particular item and you get the money for that item, you are to part ways with that person. Then if you don't, it goes into the line of stalking or being a bad merchant, to where the word of mouth travels far when it comes to merchandising and being a merchant. You have to learn how, if you sell products, as far as whatever it may be that you may have created or sold, and understand that you have to part ways. Now, when it comes to the holistic part, when it comes to, and I'm speaking about this Barney Venezuela Zapper, I guess he sells the Zapper Barney product. Many women have complained that they were somewhat being harassed, and I don't know if it's true or not, but he was They were saying that he was going around assuming that he can have the rites of passage or rights to women's souls because they bought a product offline. The technology that is being used, that he's using, has been around since the time of the Pharisees, using different devices. Pharisees always created some type of device when it came to holistic medicine. It didn't start in Mexico. It started in Africa, the Sudanese, all the way, all up and down the border of Africa to Morocco, all the way to China. So therefore, any technology when it comes to holistic medicine, holistic care, even Reiki technology, and you have the UC system that the military uses that was obtained by Makai UC, a Reiki master, which uses the energy and light. If you study the knowledge of Makai UC, it's not a new knowledge or a new technology. It's ancient and old. But this thinking by maybe some Latinos who think that they can go around and steal the rites of passage. See, rites of passage is not the rights, RIGHTS, a passage, or thinking you can go to Israel and get rites of passage. Rites of passage is actually a bloodline in a family group called RITES. The rites are a group of people, and they are part of a royal family. So therefore, when you say that you took someone's keys and they're part of a family of rights, you have to deal with whatever comes your way when you run around here saying you're going to take someone's keys or rights to their kingdom. People, you can't take the keys and rights to someone's kingdom. It doesn't work like that. You have to be born in it, marry into it by actual real life marriage, and it has to be part of your bloodline. So when you say the rites of passage, it's usually something that the rights go through or to be able to obtain and keep their position within their family. So now you know what the rites of passage are. And I want to say that scam and scheme of jumping in someone's face saying, I think you're a liar, does not work. It was something, part of a little con that they gave some of you during the time Obama was in hopes that you can, I guess, to find out who was the con artists that were trying to steal away or steal some keys. So therefore now the settlement is coming. So beware and be attentive and monitor and watch and see how the settlement conference goes.